What time you wake up usually?
5 sometimes.
Why so early?
I need to create content. I need to wake up in the middle of the night for engagement purposes.
Whoa. So you're making a
Yes,
blog
yes.
at Hive, right?
I engage from 11:30 to
Oh.
maybe 2 in the morning. I sleep from 2 to 5. Yeah, I've been doing that for 4 years.
In
So
Japan, most of the people working a regular job, 6 or 7, you just want to be active on your blog.
it's not just that. The blockchain is spread to so many places. You
Yeah.
can game, you can just curate. I'm looking for how to diversify my time. Sometimes I play my games for 6 hours.
It's crypto
Sometimes,
gaming, right?
yes, Splinterlands.
So Hive is this blogging platform we're both active in. And when I first came to Hive, I didn't know anything about Nigeria. I just had these images that maybe I saw over the years. Not such great images. Just being at Hive, I met so many awesome Nigerians. It really changed my whole idea about what's going on there. Last time when we were talking, the Wi-Fi went out, right? I want to know more about that though, because in Japan, I pay the phone service for 1 month. It's expensive, $90 US, and I get unlimited access at home and then 50 gigs outside.
It's a totally different system. We have unlimited here too. It's a plan for big tech companies that
Yeah.
uses a lot of internet. It's very expensive. The average Nigerian would not spend that much. People in Nigeria are mostly exploited by data companies, joint monopoly. They sell cheap internet. They manipulate the way they read this data. If they tell you that it would last you for a month, 2 weeks, it's finished. We have about 4 or 5 of these companies that provides this service to over 300 million Nigerians. Out of this, let's say 180 has the money to get a phone that has access to internet. They give you something and they take more. So you have unlimited plan, but it's very expensive. It's only people who makes money out of this data plans. A regular person would not buy something that would not profit them. My own plan that I bought was supposed to last for a long period of time. It finished faster than I expected, and it cut me out of that live section the last time we were talking. That was very embarrassing.
Nah, you don't need to be embarrassed. You pay now day by day.
I actually pay for 1 week, but that 1 week access is not unlimited.
Yeah.
You can finish on the 3rd day.
How much does it cost for a week though?
It might look cheap in the dollar. It's not cheap for people who are not earning in dollar.
So the cheapest one you said is like $12 US. How much is a meal? Like a cheaper restaurant?
We have different kind of restaurants. We have the ones for the regular people. We call it buka.
What's buka?
But when you say buka, oh, this should be places for poor people.
That's probably where I want to eat though. I mean, that's like the really local places.
Yes, the local places, you can call them buka. You can have a meal for 30 cents. Inflation is currently beating so hard. 200 naira is about 35 cents, I'm not sure. When you have 200 naira 2 years ago, you could eat not good, just fairly okay. 400 to 500, you can eat fairly well in a buka. That's about $1. You get meat as well. Nigerians consume meat a whole lot. We don't have vegans here. In fact, if you don't eat with meat, you are considered to be a poor eater. Like a status marker, quite classy restaurants, you should prepare to have about $5 to $10. They are not selling their food. They are selling the location. When you go to eat street food, the locations are always very shabby. No air conditions. You don't get good chairs for you to eat and get out of place. Lagos is probably the most expensive place to live in Nigeria. But when you go to somewhere else, you buy it cheaper.
You might feel disappointed with the food when you spend that much money.
Yeah, I had quite an experience like that. It's not as if the food is that good. People are flocking there because that's probably the most decent restaurant in the area. In the terms of building, of how fancy it looks, you are really disappointed. Sometimes you go to some places who sell street food and they have much more quality food.
When I went to Thailand, I remember some fancy restaurant, it cost like 10 times more than the street food, but I would probably choose the street food every time.
Rich people won't go for street food because they think the quality is quite lower and it's not really hygienic.
When I started blogging and I met all these Nigerian friends, one of the things that really shocked me though was that I had no idea there were restaurants like that. When we hear about Africa, we don't imagine that there's fancy restaurants. We really don't know that much about Africa. It's a shame, but
I guess so people know about Nigerians staying in their countries, but they don't know about Nigeria itself. They don't know about the economic state of the country, the lives of people in general. Nigerians are the one doing better jobs of selling themselves. When you see Nigerian musicians, you see them do a good or better jobs of marketing the country itself, rather than the government or the leader. When you go to universities, you see Nigerians who are actually excelling, doing so well outside the country. The internet has done a better job of showcasing the world what Nigerians are. You see, it's actually better now that there is social media